Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a map with the Roborock Qrevo S Pro. If you're interested in the S Pro, the link to it will be in the video description, where you can find links to our top robot vacuum, wet dry vacuum, and cordless vacuum cleaner picks, as well as our daily vacuum deals. And you can check out our newly released robot vacuum comparison tool, so be sure to check out those links in the description. So we're in the Roborock app right now. We're going to enter into our device, and we just set up our device. So by default, once it's set up, you'll be at this screen where we have a quick mapping button that's found towards the center, I'd say like the lower thirds quadrant of the screen. So go ahead, select that quick mapping button. And now it's going to give us a checklist. Don't pick up or move the robot. Open all the doors to all the rooms that you want. Clean up any debris on the floor. All of that. And now we can go ahead, once you have it positioned in your floor plan tidied up, select quick mapping. Now it's going to leave the station. It'll take anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how large your home is and how complex the layout is, to create the map. It'll come back to the station. The map will save, and then you'll have the options to approve the map or edit the map. So we'll look at that in just a second when it finishes mapping. All right, mapping was complete. Here's what pops up on the screen. So we can hit adjust or later. Let's just go to adjust so you can see the settings here. So we can rotate it if we want. So we go clockwise. That's how I prefer to have it. And then do we need to divide any rooms? Yes, we do. So let's select this area and we'll divide it. We'll go divide it down here. And it's going to update the map. Again, you can do this anywhere you want. There's also the merge option. So you can combine rooms. We can name the rooms. If we can add no-go zones, or we can do that later. Any doorsteps, sliding rails, or other thresholds, you can add thresholds in the map. Furniture, and then you can hit done. So now we can go ahead and clean, or just go back, and we can go back into the app, and there's our map right there. Also, top right-hand corner with the settings icon, we can go down here to manage maps. Make sure your layout's set to multi-level if you want to add a second map. I'll show you how to do that really quick since this is a map tutorial. So we have our default one, you have to have that, and that might just be your single level, but if you want multiple, change the home layout to multi-level, and then down at the bottom, you'll have this option that says create a new map, and then we can do quick mapping for the upstairs, downstairs, you get the idea. So very, very easy and seamless process. The longest part will just be the initial mapping process, but even then it moves very efficiently around the house. And it shows you its path here on the map that it took. So you can kind of get a feel for that. Basically, it just loops in each room. So as quick as it can do that in your house, depending on the layout, that's just really going to be it. Simple and straightforward.